Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with another Star Wars The Black Series figure review, and today we have in front of us from Star Wars The Clone Wars, Darth Maul. And I'm very happy to finally have this figure. I originally did not pre-order this guy, and then after watching some reviews and seeing many YouTubers putting this guy as their top one figure of 2022 in Star Wars Black Series, I was like, okay, maybe I should get this guy. I have a closed archive version of the previous release, but I think I'll open this one and leave that one just there for a while and keep it there. I don't know. Anyway, this guy's looking good actually. My box is a bit smashed, so it doesn't matter. I open my Black Series figures, most of them, and rarely, sometimes I do get multiples of. Anyway, you can see the very cool looking artwork there. Sorry for the glare, you know I have a ring light, maybe you have noticed. And there you have the little bio. A deadly, agile Sith Lord, Darth Maul was a formidable warrior and scheming mastermind. He wielded an intimidating double-bladed lightsaber and fought with a menacing ferocity. Yeah, something like that. Legal stuff, more legal stuff, a little window, the big window, the figure with his two accessories, or one if you want to see it like that, which is the two-bladed lightsaber, or two-hilted and two-bladed light. Anyway, let's just take this guy out of the box and see how good he actually is. And there you have the Star Wars, the Black Series, Star Wars, the Clone Wars, Darth Maul out of the packaging. And as you can see, this guy can pose, and it wasn't much of an effort to put him in that kicking position. This guy, he can, and I'm glad to finally have a Darth Maul figure in this scale, like 6-inch, out of the packaging. He comes only with his lightsaber, his dual-bladed, dual-hilted and dual lightsaber, let's call it like that. And as you can see, it pegs really tightly there. It pegs, both halves peg like the same as the blades peg into the hilts, you know, like the same mechanism. You can pull these things out without much effort, which is good. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. This one, let's see, I hope I won't destroy it. It's coming out, oh god. You can peg the whole thing here on his belt, or the thing that holds him together, and it looks like that, you know. It's not like, I will never display him like this, I guess. I will always have like the blades, but for the sake of having done that, let's actually take a look at the lightsaber hilts. You can see they are like, this is a bit of a gunmetal gray, and this is a much more like aluminum or just clear silver. It has some red for the buttons there, whatever they are, the switches. Black paint for the, well, that's the place I like to hold this thing. I just open it right now. So it's a nice hilt. I think this is like from the original blade he had in the Phantom Menace, and this looks like the new part, you know, at least to me. And you of course just have to put the blades like so. That went in easily, and this one, yeah, without effort, you know. That's yeah, how we like this thing to go. And of course that makes for a very long lightsaber, but we know that already, you know. Of course, he's a nice updated representation of Darth Maul, and he's not looking like in the animation. He's more like, well, he's based on that, yeah, but he looks like live action, and you can still see Ray Park in there, if I'm right. You can remove this vest, it's an overlay, and below that you have the painted chest, you know. And it has butterfly joints and all of that. The head, you can see he has a very nice grimace in there. He's like, you can see the teeth. Let me get that a bit closer. The eyes are nicely printed. I didn't get a. I got a nice copy, I think. The horns on his head are not that bad either. Even the small ones here on the sides are okay. And yeah, of course, it's a black head. I mean, black plastic with the red, with all the paint on it, you know. But it's maybe the red. You can see the red on the face is not as saturated. It could have benefit from a second coating or a stronger layer of red, because this is much darker than this, and both are painted on top of black. So I don't know why this is much brighter than the face. Maybe that would be gripe. I don't know. If you have this figure, let me know in the comment section below if you have the same issue, if you consider that an issue. And by the way, if you're watching, please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, and all of that, because it helps me to keep the channel growing. And yeah, let me help me get to the 1,000 subscribers, please, if you haven't subscribed yet. And if you're already subscribed, thank you for coming back to see the videos. You can see the paint is nicely applied on this kind of belt thing that holds him together. Yeah, the like golden details here, like metallic yellow, kind of this blue little thingy there. It's all nicely applied. Also his gauntlets here with the silver details. Both hands have vertical swivels. We'll get to that. The legs, well, you have also a bit of brown paint on the sides of the skirt and on the sides of the vest. The legs have less paint, but it's very nice. I mean, the metallic, the gunmetal gray for the mechanical legs. I mean, from the knee below, the whole legs are mechanical, yeah, but you only get to see that from the knee to down below. And that has a bit of gunmetal paint for this part here, and this side of the shin of the, I forgot the name of this, you know, the back muscle of the leg. A bit of a darker gunmetal here, as well as for these stripes. And yeah, well, those are just details. Just some more like serial number or whatever stuff on the heel of the feet. The head can look up that far, can look down that far. He has a very nice tilt to the sides. I'm already combining both neck to the head and neck to the upper torso, and you can see how much, I mean, this guy will get expression, and I think that's necessary for this character. I mean, he's an unhelmeted character, obviously, and we know Darth Maul for being very theatrical, especially, I mean, already in the Phantom Menace he was very expressive, of course, but all the animated you know, Clone Wars and Rebels, all those episodes where he appears, he gets much more nuance and backstory, or further story actually. And yeah, and he's a very expressive guy. You have the arms that can go all the way around. They have a bit of a butterfly joint. I guess by now mine are already frozen again. He can lift the arms, if I'm right, up to 90 degrees. It seems like 90. And of course you have this shoulder pad overlay. I guess that's also what doesn't allow him to bend further, or I wouldn't push it because you have that thing. He has a bit of a butterfly joint, but it froze again. And yeah, I mean, it's all, I don't remember how much it was when I had this guy, after I heated him. Now again it's frozen, and but you have a bit of a butterfly situation there. The elbows can bend forward, well, can bend a bit over 90 degrees. You can see there, that's where you get your bicep swivel. The bicep seems to be nicely fleshed out, and the tricep, but you can see how it gets thin to the shoulder, but it's more because of they needed to place this armor thing on top. Anyway, the hands, as I say, they can turn all the way around, and they have a very nice vertical swivel, both hands, because this guy is wielding lightsabers. I don't remember if he ever gets to use a blaster or something, I don't know. You have a diaphragm thing on the torso. I mean, you have a ball peg at the waist, and a ball peg for the diaphragm. Now it's hard to move that thing because of the overlay, but you have something there. It's more for the tilting forward. There is none. You have no movement forward, but you have a little bit of movement backward, and combined with the waist, you have that much. You have that much forward. I mean, this guy does move a nice amount. He can turn all the way around, of course. I did put some of that silicone oil on those joints just to make sure that that doesn't freeze. I mean, with this guy, you want to be able to move the waist and all of that. The legs are not frozen. I mean, the hips, he can lift them that far. I think it's enough for this guy. I mean, the Ray Park being a martial artist, I think this guy should be able to do the full splits, but I think that will do it. Remember, now these are not his natural legs anymore, so we'll use that as an excuse. 90 degrees of forward kicking, or kicking forward. You have a thigh cut that can go all the way around, of course. The knees can bend up to 90 degrees if you place it exactly where the little curvature here is made. You can maybe go slightly over 90, just slightly. But yeah, I mean, this guy would have benefited definitely. I mean, he has these mechanical legs, and that was the opportunity to give him double jointed knees. I mean, would have been perfect for this character. That's another gripe, and I think, I mean, the excuse might be just budget, yeah, but these legs are perfect for a double joint, and you have it's robotic legs, so you have no excuse. What happened here, Hasbro? Anyway, no boot cut, also a missed opportunity. That could perfectly be the case with this guy whose lower half is robotic. Anyway, you have the feet that can go backwards that far. They can go as far as the sculpt exactly shows you, you know. You have also a bit, I'm a bit scared of the tilt. Well, this one is moving nicely. This other one was a bit, now it's moving as well. I'll just have to, yeah. They have a very nice tilt. It's not the very best angle ever, but it will do what you want to do, I guess. And there you have the Star Wars The Black Series Clone Wars Darth Maul, next to a couple of Cobra Bats, a Dark Trooper, and the Infinity Ultron Build-A-Figure. Next to Kate Bishop, Sarana, Ahsoka Tano from The Mandalorian, and Ayla Secura. And next to some other Clone Wars characters, of course, Ahsoka Tano from Season 7, Asajj Ventress, Captain Rex, and Clone Commander Wolf. And they look great together, I say. Yeah, that's it for this review. Definitely a great figure. I mean, if you are on the fence on getting this guy, believe me, I was like, I didn't care much. Now that I have him, my mind rests in peace, or peaceful, that I won't have to chase him afterwards. I think get him while you can. I mean, while it's widely available. Not that you will regret it later, maybe. And not just because I'm telling you, it's really, it has very nice articulation. Could be even better if he had double jointed knees. The elbows could also benefit if they would have been double jointed, but when do we see? We see it here. Well, this one has no much range, but this guy has a bit more. Anyway, could be even better, yeah, but it is really great as it is. And I guess they don't give all the double stuff, especially on the elbows, to not break the sculpt. I don't know. On the legs, in my opinion, they had no excuse. But still, a great looking figure and great posing figure, even if they didn't use the whole potential they had in their hands, I would say. But it poses really great as it is, and looks amazing. And maybe it's the coolest look for this character. I don't know. It's my opinion at this moment. Yeah. And these look together amazing together. So please leave a like, share, subscribe, comment, and all of that. And take care. I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.